Hey everyone, we're here at Zounds checking out the Minilog XD module, which is the latest polyphonic analog synth from Korg, the Minilog XD, in a compact desktop module format. The XD module has the same signal path, which starts with two VCOs, those are true analog oscillators. You also have a multi-engine which contains digital waveforms ranging from FM to analog modeled waveforms to noise waveforms, as well as open source. So you can bring oscillators from open source projects available online or custom oscillators that other users have coded and added to the community. And there's an SDK available, so if you'd like, you can even learn to code your own oscillators. Then the sound sources run into a filter, which is newly revoiced with a massive low end and is kind of a best of both worlds situation from the original Minilog and the Prolog and Korg Monolog. To provide you with some modulation, you have an LFO and two envelopes, and the modulation envelope has been simplified a little bit, but is still very powerful, allowing you to target multiple destinations and modulate to your heart's content. On the way out, the signal hits three stereo DSP-based effects, and those are a mod effect, a reverb effect, and a delay effect. And this effects engine is also open source. So if you know somebody in the community that has posted some effects algorithms that they've created, you can load those on your very own Minilog XD module or Minilog XD. A very important new feature with Minilog XD module is the release of a new firmware for all XD users, including XD keyboard users, which allows you to polychain two XDs together. And that can be two XD modules, an XD module and an XD keyboard, or two XD keyboards for a total of 8 voices. The master unit will control all of the parameters on both units and distribute the voices with a priority of 1 through 4 on the master unit and 5 through 8 on the secondary unit. Just like the Minilog XD keyboard, Minilog XD module contains 16 sequencer buttons, but these are also able to be used as a keyboard, and you can choose the scale by simply turning on keyboard mode and then going into the menus and choosing a scale, and you can play notes and add them to the sequencer, as well as recording live just like you could on the Minilog XD keyboard. The input-output suite on the back of Minilog XD module is the same as Minilog XD keyboard, with sync in and out for analog syncing to your Korg Volcas or drum machines or Eurorack rig or other Minilogs or other log synths, for example, MIDI in and out over 5-pin and USB, and the new addition of CV or control voltage inputs, which can be used for either two modulation signals or a CV and a gate from a Eurorack compatible signal source. There's also two stereo outputs, one over headphone and one over a stereo pair of 1/4-inch cables, and a damper pedal input for adding performability to your synth. So that's the Korg Minilog XD module, the latest addition to the Korg analog lineup. For more information, check it out on Zounds. Thanks for watching.